Yeah, this is part two. When someone asks you, is the white man the devil? A lot of you don't know this. Y'all don't believe it. I ain't talking to you. If you don't want to believe it, turn the station. Turn it off. But they made a movie about what I'm talking about. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Made back in the made a bunch of them in the 20s and the 30s. The one I'm talking about is with uh, Spencer Tracy, I think his name was. And he knew there was something evil deep in him, so he wanted to bring it out. He was a scientist. And he was talking to his fellow scientists. He was sitting in a dinner discussion. They was eating dinner, and he was telling his theory that it's the evil inside of us, you know. And he was trying to tell them, and they didn't believe him. So he said, well, I got to prove it to him. So he went and made some kind of chemical and brought him out of himself. And it got so that the evil started ruling him. The evil self started ruling the scientist self. You know. And he had to, in order to stop the evilness from ruling him, the police had to kill him. And they didn't know when they killed him he was Mr. Hyde. He wasn't Dr. Jekyll. And when they killed him, special effects came and he turned into uh, the doctor, Dr. Jekyll. You know. And they done made several movies of that, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. But that's Yaqub. Now when the Honorable Elijah Muhammad was running it down, the white man, they didn't check him because when Elijah when he runs something down to you, you can't do nothing but accept it, because he speaks so plain. Now he don't double talk it. He running straight with no chaser, but he do it in polite way. He ain't trying to beat up on the guy, unless they try to throw a jab at him, then he'll throw one back. But he try to do it in respectful manner. Now when Khalid and them did it, Khalid, he was kind of disrespectful, you know. And when you get the people upset with you like that, you know, the ones that's unlearned, they're not gonna learn because you done made them mad. But if you say it in such a way where they go and do their research, they'll find out that hey, he's right. You know. See, a lot of them didn't like Elijah, but they respected his knowledge. They say, no, this ain't no ordinary Negro. So somebody, he must be telling the truth. See, they thought he was the founder of the Nation of Islam. But he said Master Farad was the founder. And then when he told him that Master Farad's mother was a devil, made Muslim, then you see where the white Masonic people got their Islam from. You see? But they can never reveal that the black man is God. Or they'll get their head chopped off. You know. But they study Islam, you know. The true knowledge. It ain't nothing but comedic science or whatever y'all say. But the terminology changes over time. So when the Hebrew Israelites is spitting it like they do it, they're talking about a certain facet in time. When the Moors run it down like they run it down, they talking about a certain time element. But Elijah, he was going back. He was telling us. He said, "Man, you know, I'm taking this back before they even some of this they ain't even write it down. You know, when I'm telling y'all, it's handed down from mouth to mouth. You know, well, we got people that memorizes and recites history the way it really is, word for word. If they tell it wrong, they gonna get it. They gonna get it. Their heads chopped off or their tongue cut out. Something. So they gotta say it right. They can't add nothing to take nothing away. And they still exist today. See, like the Dogon. You know, and sometimes things are revealed to us, whereas we gotta be mature enough, adult enough to handle it. Just like what I'm saying. Now you got a lot of silly young people on here. They're gonna take it the wrong way because they're not mature. You know, and they can't understand where I'm coming from. Then you got some brothers and sisters that might be the same age, but they have an advanced intellect. You know, that they probably got from somebody in their family or it skipped over a generation or something. Anyway, they got it. And they kind of halfway know where I'm coming from. But you got to research and research the books. You know, when you read from the white man's history, you know, you got to double check it with some of the black scholars, and some of the black scholars you got to double check. You know, and just like dictionaries, man, the dictionary, the words change over a period of time. So you get you some. The older the dictionary you got, then cross-reference it with a modern dictionary. Like, say if you get a dictionary from the 1920s or the 1930s or even the 40s, cross-references with a modern day, you'll see that the changes gradually change the different definitions and the meaning of words over a period of time. You see what I'm saying? And then you try to get the origin of language books, you know. And then once you start doing that, you start coming out to see that at one time on the planet there wasn't number of black people. So, you know, my people, a lot of y'all ain't gonna know what I'm talking about, and you know, y'all gonna try to make light of what I'm saying, make fun of what I'm saying, and a lot of Caucasians, they gonna get mad because look, they think they've been invented. The inventions that they're inventing now is the greatest thing. But you know what the black man invented? Let me give you a few hints. Well, I'm just gonna hit it straight with no chase. The sun, the planet Earth. That's our technology. That's God's technology. The reproduction of self. The flowers. the birds, the bees. We invented that. We created that. The supreme thought, the supreme intellect, the supreme all in all. We did this. That's our technology. ESP, astroflight. We could do this through the mind. You know, breaking down atoms and bringing them back together. We can do this. But see, over the years, we dummied ourselves down. We've been dummying down. But now it's time for us to get supreme wisdom. So that's why the coming of Master Farad to the wilderness of North America, to the black man. My name is Black Light. I'm over here at Temple number 1. I'm not talking about the building. I'm talking about Detroit, New Mecca, where the light was first implanted into the minds of black men. Detroit, New Mecca. As a result, we got Motown. We got Coleman Young. I mean, it's a whole lot of enlightenment came from out of Motown. Black Light.